says, a self-described proud and loyal Bahamian has stepped forward with explosive allegations that could shake the very foundation of the country's immigration system. The individual who asked to remain anonymous made one thing clear from the outset. My parents are Haitian nationals, but I am a Bahamian. And as Bahamians, we have to protect our country, our laws, and our borders. Strong words, patriotic words, but what followed isn't where the temperature begins. But what follows is where the temperature begins to rise. According to the source, there are growing concerns surrounding the issuance of permanent residence certificates under the current administration. The claim that the funds collected for those approvals are allegedly not making their way into the public treasury. Let me say that again. This person is alleging that the funds derived from the issuance of permanent residency certificates are not being paid into the public treasury. Let that sink in. Permanent residence is not a casual stamp. It is a serious legal status, one that comes with fees, processes, and supposed oversight. The source alleges that numerous permanent residency approvals have been granted. The volume of approvals raises eyebrows. And critically, the money trail does not appear to align with what should be entering the government's accounts. If true, this would not just be a paperwork problem, it would be a financial and governance crisis. Immigration is one of the most sensitive and powerful arms of any government. It determines who stays, who belongs, who builds a life here. When permanent residence approvals increase, especially during politically charged periods, questions inevitably follow. Were proper vetting procedures followed? Were all statutory fees collected? Were receipts issued? And most importantly, were the funds deposited properly? The anonymous whistleblower insists that all permanent residence approvals issued under the government should be audited. A full review, a paper trail examination, a forensic accounting if necessary. The source was careful to clarify something critical. This is not an anti-Haitian rant. In fact, the individual proudly acknowledges Haitian heritage through their parents. This, they said, is about law and order. We have to protect our country's laws and our borders. The concern is not about nationality, but about integrity, about systems, and about whether those entrusted with authority are exercising it properly. No official statements have been made regarding any discrepancies in permanent residency revenue. No public audits have been announced, but whispers are growing louder. And when whispers surround immigration, a ministry already under intense scrutiny in recent years, it becomes a matter of national interest. If money meant for the public treasury is allegedly being diverted, misaccounted for, or mishandled, that is not politics. That is serious business. These are allegations, strong ones, unverified at this stage, but allegations that, if ignored, could fester into something far more damaging. Transparency protects everyone, including those in power. The anonymous Bahamian who reached out says they simply want one thing: accountability. And perhaps that is the real question tonight. Will there be an audit, or will this be another file that quietly gathers dust?